Hello there, and welcome to an episode of Rantz. It's Crisandro, of course, and just a little bit of a video. Hope everybody enjoyed the live stream uh from yesterday. It was a lot of fun to be back on back in front of the camera, and Shubes says he enjoyed it as well, and yeah, it was good. Obviously, it's good to see Spurs win as well. Last night, Chelsea got absolutely humbled by Celtic. I was watching that game. Celtic were, I know they're a level above because their league is starting in about a week or so's time, but they properly destroyed Chelsea, and it was always good to see. Loved every minute of it. But this is not about the good performance by Spurs against Vissel Kobe side, who are in the middle of their season, or about Chelsea getting absolutely destroyed by the Scottish champions. This one is about Spurs, funnily enough. We have officially signed South Korean winger Yang Min-hyuk from Gangwon FC. 18 years old, real speedster, real trickster. He did score a fantastic goal on the day that we arrived in Japan for the first game. So he's already got people chatting about his abilities, and well, some people chatting about whether he's good enough for Spurs. He's going to come in January, so he'll come at the end of the J League season. So he'll have a full season under his belt, and then he'll come to us. I don't know if he's going to go straight into the first team or going straight into the U team. I mean, he's 18 years old, so I guess at the very least he should be on the bench for a few games. But I imagine he'll be weaned into everything. So he'll get a chance in the cup game should we still be in the League Cup by the time, and I know the FA Cup starts in January as well, and also in the Europa League game should we there should be a couple of more games after January left in that new format system, so he could get a couple of games there. So it is hard to say how he'll get the game time. There was a really interesting quote by the sporting director of Gangwon, who came out and said something. Was he can't have to find his name, but he said this is the quote from him regarding young Min-yuk choosing Spurs over another Big Six Premier League team. Now, have a guess. So when I read this, have a guess to see if you know who the other Big Six side are. And I don't know why they didn't even just say because they just literally gave away the entire details of it. But here we go. Here's a quote. It is true that another Big Six PL team that recently won this UCL was also acquired about Yang. That team had nice plans about Yang's development and approached us earlier than Spurs. But what I didn't realize at the time was that Yang had his heart set on Tottenham. Yeah, I even asked him if he wanted to go to the other club, but Yang straightly refused, saying he wanted only to join Spurs. To make it clear, it was Yang rather than Gangwon that who made the choice to pick Tottenham as as his next club. I respect the player's wish. Now, Big Six side who recently won the CL, I don't know why he dropped that in there. I mean, the only other side that could have you could lay claim to that was Liverpool, but that was 2019. Manchester City won it a couple of years ago, so why not just say Manchester City? But I guess they just wanted to keep the name out of it. But it is what it is, and if that's true that we beat Manchester City to this youth to this exciting young player, then fantastic. You know, it would just be another player who will get wasted at Manchester City's academy and then get sold on for big money. Whereas we will offer him the pathway into the first team. We just have to look at the likes of. I know people still kind of get angry about Skip, but I still kind of like him. I think he has a chance if he works on a few things. But I imagine he's going to be leaving soon. But for Skip, Archie Gray was also signed for us, and he's well embedded now. It looks like he's going to be quite the player for us next season. Lucas Bergvall, of course, from Sweden, who's just taken to the teams towards it, really. Looks very good. And countless others, even the youth teams players that have set up. Lancashire, who scored a couple of goals, and so far in pre-season. Devine, who's impressed. Mikey Moore, 16 years old, as we've seen, scoring in game after game after game. You know, the man's a machine. The boy's a machine, I should say. And you know, countless other players like Jamie Donnelly, who we saw against Vissel Kobe hit the post in that game. You know, so he knows that if he comes in and does very well, that he will get a chance to actually shine for our first team. And I don't think he'll get that opportunity if he was at Manchester City. So it's a good job he signed for us, and I'm very excited about the prospects of him coming. So we shall see how it all kind of pans out. But that's the there's a few pictures on the website as well, and also in our group as well. We do. If you come on into our Facebook group, you'll see that the pictures there of him signing and holding up the shirt, and it all looks good. But I know there will be a few people saying, "Oh, well, who's seen him in the Korean League?" I've seen him in the Korean League. If you watch TV outside of Sky Sports, there are channels out there that show the Korean League, that show Gangwon. Obviously, I don't watch it religiously. I mean, who has time to do that? But you do see a couple of games, and you do see him in action. And for us, we will see him in action. I'm sure he's going to be picked for the K League All Stars on Wednesday when Spurs will go out to Seoul to in the World Cup stadium to take on the K League All Stars, and we shall see him in action there, no doubt. I mean, he's lighting up the K League, and he's one of the exciting up and coming young players for Korea. So we shall see. We will see him close up then, and you'll be mightily impressed. I mean, still 18 years old, so still raw and rough around the edges, and still a lot to build on. But that's what he's coming here to do: to come to learn, to build up, and to become one of our best players. And hopefully, I know people. I hate these comparisons where we buy Korean players. Go, he's going to be like the young son, or we buy a black player. He's going to be the young Defoe. Just crap like that. But I imagine that he's going to be taking over the mantle of Son, to be the exciting young winger that we need, and for many years to come. But we shall see. But that's just to confirm the signing of Yan Min-hyuk for Spurs. He will join in January when the K League season is over. Thank you for watching. Come on, you Spurs, and you'll take care.